Hey, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the best horror movies of 2024. If you're ready for chills, jump scares, and the kind of suspense that'll have you sleeping with the lights on, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more terrifying recommendations. The Strangers. Chapter 1 is a gripping entry into the horror thriller genre, setting the stage for a new trilogy. This one's all about tension. It taps into the raw fear of being trapped and hunted in your own space. The story centers on a couple whose peaceful road trip turns into a nightmare when they're stalked by masked intruders.
Lock the front door!
It's slow-burn suspense, ramping up the dread with every scene. The isolated setting adds to the eerie atmosphere, while the unpredictability of The Strangers keeps you on edge. It's intense, unsettling, and a must-watch for fans who love psychological horror mixed with moments of pure terror. In a Violent Nature brings a chilling, slow-burn approach to the slasher genre, blending natural beauty with raw terror. Set in the wilderness of Ontario, the film follows a group of unsuspecting campers who find themselves in the path of a relentless, undead killer. Instead of relying on typical jump scares, this film builds its suspense through long, tense scenes and a total lack of musical score, making every sound and silence unnerving. The story plays with the unpredictability of nature, adding a haunting realism to the horror, with moments of extreme brutality contrasting the serene setting. In a Violent Nature offers an unsettling, immersive experience for those looking for a slasher that breaks away from the norm.
Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop?
The Substance is a wild blend of body horror and satire, directed by Coralie Fargeet. It stars Demi Moore as Elizabeth Sparkle, a fading celebrity who takes a mysterious drug that promises to restore youth, only to unleash bizarre and disturbing consequences.
There's been a slight misuse of the substance.
The movie digs deep into themes of vanity, the pursuit of perfection, and the pressures of beauty standards in society, all wrapped up in grotesque yet fascinating transformations. With practical effects and bold performances, this film is a fresh, daring take on horror with a thought-provoking edge.
Of what?
It's the mark of the devil.
The First Omen serves as a prequel to the classic 1976 The Omen, diving into the dark origins of the Antichrist. Directed by Arkasha Stevenson in her feature debut, this supernatural horror film follows Margaret, played by Nell Tiger Free, a young American novitiate who travels to Rome in the early 70s.
How do you control people who no longer believe? You create something to fear.
Margaret finds herself working at an eerie orphanage, where she quickly uncovers a terrifying conspiracy involving the birth of evil incarnate. The film's body horror elements push boundaries, particularly with a shocking birth scene that has garnered attention for its intensity. Strange Darling is a tense psychological thriller that plunges viewers into a gripping and dangerous cat-and-mouse chase. Directed by J.T. Molnar, the film centers on two strangers, whose violent encounter escalates into a survival game set in the wilderness. The pacing is sharp, with bursts of brutality and quiet moments that let the tension build. The performances, especially from Willa Fitzgerald, add layers of unpredictability, with shifting dynamics of fear and control.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
The film also plays with power dynamics and manipulation, keeping the audience on edge as the characters' true intentions slowly come to light. It's a wild, unsettling ride through themes of violence and trust, with a rural setting that only heightens the danger.
You can't kill her.
Baghead is a creepy, supernatural horror flick that centers on Iris, a young woman who inherits an old pub after her father's mysterious death. But in the basement of this pub lurks a sinister being known as Baghead, a creature that allows people to speak to their lost loved ones, if they're willing to pay a dangerous price. The movie combines eerie, slow-building tension with an unsettling atmosphere.
This isn't something you can control.
as Iris tries to unravel the truth behind her father's past and Baghead's curse. The film delves into themes of grief and how far people will go to reconnect with the dead. It's a haunting mix of supernatural dread and personal horror, perfect for those who enjoy psychological tension alongside paranormal scares.
This is not real.
Oddity is a supernatural thriller with a haunting atmosphere that pulls you into a world of eerie mystery. The story follows Ted and Darcy, a couple dealing with the aftermath of a brutal murder in their remote country home. Strange occurrences begin when an odd wooden mannequin starts revealing dark secrets tied to a mysterious past.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Danny's ghost. My dead wife is not haunting this house.
This film plays with themes of guilt, revenge, and the supernatural, blending psychological tension with unsettling horror. If you enjoy eerie, slow-burn horror with a creepy old-world vibe, Oddity delivers a chilling experience.
So break in every second. You need to trust me.
Arcadian is a post-apocalyptic action horror film that delivers intense survival drama. Nicolas Cage stars as Paul, a father trying to protect his two teenage sons from vicious creatures in a world where civilization has crumbled. Set on a remote farm, the family fights to stay alive against terrifying monsters that lurk in the shadows, with each night bringing new dangers.
What are they doing?
It's not just about survival, it's about family, responsibility, and sacrifice in the face of overwhelming odds. If you're into high-stakes tension, gruesome creatures, and a little bit of heartfelt family drama, this film has you covered.
Whoa! She's fucking flying!
Abigail is a horror comedy with a wild twist. The plot follows a group of bumbling criminals who kidnap a 12-year-old ballerina, hoping for an easy ransom payday. What they don't realize is this ballerina, played by Alicia Weir, isn't your average kid. She's actually a centuries-old vampire. As the night progresses, the kidnappers start to realize they're in way over their heads, and the body count begins to rise.
Pretending to be a little girl. Thank you.
The movie blends sharp humor with horror, offering a fresh take on the vampire genre. With a standout cast including Melissa Barrera and Giancarlo Esposito, Abigail delivers a bloody, fun ride that mixes dark comedy with intense creature feature thrills.
Profoundly disturbing and shocking.
Get out there, Mr. Midnight.
Late Night with the Devil is a supernatural horror film that takes a unique spin on the found footage style, set in the 1970s during a live TV broadcast. The movie follows Jack Delroy, a late-night talk show host, played by David Dastmalchian, who plans a Halloween special that goes horribly wrong, unleashing dark, demonic forces into the studio and viewers' living rooms. What makes this movie stand out is its retro aesthetic and the eerie, slow-build tension. The film blends unsettling supernatural events with a nostalgic 70s talk show vibe, creating an atmosphere that's both unsettling and nostalgic. The mix of live television chaos, creepy guests, and unexpected horror moments will keep you on edge throughout.